Oof. Hey all. How you doing? Not that much, just like a foof. And then a foof. Just like that. That's it. Okay. How y'all doing today? I'm gonna play a song. I've been listening to some songs. I got a playlist. It's taken some work to set this playlist, but songs that I had worked on making in the past, I stopped listening to, and I listened to them, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm in that playlist. I'm working on the playlist. Here's a song, a bit of a song I was just listening to. I'm really excited to get back to these. Oh wait. I didn't write the chords down right. It's supposed to be like, every time that I'll be talking, you know I'll be playing the game, the game, the game. Oh, do 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 do. I think I just figured it out though. I don't know why, unless that wasn't the right chords. I thought I found the right chords. I guess maybe not. If this is right, but then if I put E7 and then D7, do I need D7 plus? D7 plus is like this. The game. It goes. Every time that I'll be walking, every time that I am talking, you know I'll be playing the game. Oh, for the sake of the game. Everything that you know to be true, DVD, the game. Oh, it's the game, 'cause they don't. It's like we're playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again and again. Playing infinite games, infinite games. Playing infinite games again and again, playing infinite games again and again. Rolling, seeking dice and seeking the ball, throw the ball up and down deep in the right. Oh, it's the right. Playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again and again. You throw the ball up and then watch it come down. Throw the ball down and then watch it bounce up. Dun dun. That's a nice lyric there. That's one that I never had before. Never had that before. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, that's something I'll have to do eventually. I'll do it eventually. So the chords, the lyrics, that's the way it starts. It might be good to record this. Can I record this in Evernote while I do this? Is that gonna work? Okay, let me try it. Recording in Evernote now. Okay, hello. Okay, it's not recording yet. I have to record it now. Evernote needs the microphone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, now. Okay, now. Now. It seems like it's not working. It seems like that's not working. I don't think that's working. Let me see. It is working, but it's not getting it from the proper source, probably. I wonder if I can send loopback over there. Send it straight there. I don't think I can. I don't think I can set the input, the audio input of Evernote. I think it's a limitation. Let me check the settings. Is there an audio section? I would show you what I'm looking at right now if the thing that I just talked about existed. If I was able to share this screen, which I could, kind of. Can I do it really easily, actually? I think maybe I actually do have it set up already. Let me see. Do I have a focus iPad? There we go. No, that's the iPad. Focus. No, I would want OBS from there. Do I have in column 9, column 10, column 11? I'm going into unmentioned territory right now. This stuff isn't set up yet. Oh, no, that's the monitor. That's this monitor. That's how I can control my stuff, my visuals. This is that monitor where I have OBS running, where I monitor the visuals. This is a purple version of that. I don't know why that happened. I guess there's an effect there or something. Oh, this is actually where it should be, the black screen. But let me put it back here so we can see stuff. But the NDI isn't working. The NDI is what transfers the video. See, this is what happens whenever I start doing anything. Shit gets crazy because there's like one thing that needs another thing, and then it needs another thing, and then it needs another thing, and I have that one thing, but I don't have the 3 other things, and then it's just like figuring it all out. You know, it takes time to build these things. I mean, think about if you were building a building from scratch, right? You're like, I need girders, obviously. I don't know what a girder is. I feel like a girder, isn't that those things like the beams that are long ways? Those are one of the foundational elements. Not even the foundation, because first you need the foundation in the ground, of course, before you even get the girders. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot that goes into building something like this. Whether it's like a physical building like that, that's kind of more in a way, but this is also a lot in a way. It's so much more in a way too. You know what I mean? It takes time to build it. I'm building something. We're all building something, really. I'm using these tools. It's like Evernote and the microphone and the camera and the computer and the NDI. These are all like, these people made the girders for me, you know? Thank you. But I gotta figure out how to nail them together and stuff like that. That's a screwdriver. I don't think there's a nail that you can just do with your finger. It probably is like a nail gun. I've never used a nail gun. Nails are really not as good as screws as far as I'm concerned, but I'm sure they have a reason, but I don't know that reason. Okay, so back to the subject, I guess. Back to the matter at hand. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to, one, get the NDI stream over. Oh, I have to open up Resolume. No, Resolume is open for that. But for some reason, Resolume isn't on, it like didn't load, or it wiped my default set. Yeah, it's not loading my default set. Okay, now, I think it's just because it went through an update. And then, do I have to like go into settings and then reset that default set or something? I'm going into settings right now, checking it. Is there a default set? Defaults. Default blend mode, default audio clip transport, default video clip transport. I don't think it's any of that stuff. I think that it probably just closes on whatever you use. And so, do I have my my advanced audio? No, my advanced video output settings. Maybe that will make it work. Okay, I don't think that this is something that I want to work on now. I just won't show you the screen. I was just doing that just to show you the screen, which really isn't important. Not right now. Of course, it would be something that's helpful in the future. Something I want to build. And if I was able to do it like really quickly, I would have. But I ran into a wall. If I could show you, I would. But that's precisely why I ran into the wall, because I was trying to show you. Now, this other thing was about putting audio inputs into Evernote. That's why I started to want to show you Evernote in the first place, just so I could show you what I was looking at. I wanted to show you the settings that I was looking at, because I want to make this stream really good, you know? Everybody's got to see the settings behind it. That's what makes the stream, good. Okay, I don't think that I can route audio. I'm just gonna make a reminder. Okay, see if I can route audio into Evernote, or if that's not possible. Because if it's not possible, then I need to just start using a different app like JPR, Just Press Record, instead of Evernote for recording songwriting ideas while on the stream, or just accept very poor audio quality of Evernote with the default mic. I think it works. It's just really quiet, right? Maybe this whole thing I'm overthinking.
No. Seems like it's not right. Seems like that's not right.
It works well enough. The Just Press Record might be a lot better, and then I suppose I could also attach the file from JPR Just Press Record to Evernote to have it in context with the lyrics in Evernote. Man, all this software is just not quite where I want it to be yet. But I'm making progress. I think I'm at least writing it down, and I'll see later if it's worth it to do those things. But it's always helpful, often helpful, to write it down, and then it's down at least, and I can organize it, organize the idea, either put it aside and know that it's there if I want to come back to it, or if I don't want to come back to it, if it's just not worth it at the time, or I want to wait and just focus on other stuff, I could just keep it organized away, like tucking in a drawer basically. But then it's on my head. It's on my head. Also, I'm going to make a note to fix the connection between the Mac monitor and NDI on Resolume, so that I can share the Mac monitor screen easily to Resolume, i.e. so that I can share the screen when songwriting at piano. Okay, good, we're here. Now let me get back to fun stuff, right? I mean, this is all fun. Who am I kidding? Okay, chords. I don't think you even need E7. It's just better with D, and then D, maybe 7, maybe D7. Okay, every time that I'll be talking, you know I'll be playing. Every time that I am walking, every time that I am well, every time that you, it would be nice maybe make it less about me, make it more about a character or a person, or about us or you, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it is good about me, but that's a thought. Okay. Oh, I was gonna fix the other thing too. Never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't have too much time for this stream today, and I'm gonna make the most of it. Okay. Every time that I me talking, You know I'll be playing the game. Oh, the game. Playing all the game. The game. All the game. Okay, and then it starts off. We're playing infinite games. That's a good way to include we. We're playing infinite games. And then infinite games. We're playing infinite games, infinite games, playing infinite games again, again. Throw the ball up and then watch it come down. Throw the ball down and then bounces back up. I don't know, watch it come down or maybe catch it or something more active. We'll see. Okay. And then that directly transitions to there. Oh, I'm also going to record in Evernote too. I forgot that. Or I didn't forget it, but I forgot it. Okay, so now I should check this too. Right now this audio from Evernote is coming not from, let me do that. I'm going to also record and just press record at the same time. I think I could do that. So that, oh, nope. Just press record is getting from the built-in microphone. We need to get it from Ableton pass through. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so now the audio is going to the stream, which is you over there. And then, well, you're not the stream, but you are in the stream. You're not in the stream, but I guess you're in the stream. Anyway, language aside. So, the audio is going to the stream. Audio is also going, I'm recording it in a separate application called Just Press Record. That's all it does. And then I'm also recording it in Evernote, but Evernote is picking it up from the internal microphone, which isn't very strong. I think it's my internal microphone, I don't know, whereas the other ones are picking it up from the Ableton audio, which is the best audio with the microphones and everything. So, and I'm recording into infinite games, and I want to just share these ideas about it, because there's a couple new ideas. You know, I never had this song fully developed as far as I know, and there's a lot of great pieces, and here's how I think that it could go in the start. Here's what it could be like. Okay, so of course, you start with F and C, G. Okay, and then F and C, G, F and C, G, and then F and C, G. F and C, G, man. It's that F and C, G. Even simple stuff like this, it's tough for me on a piano, but I'm gonna persevere and get it though. Playing infinite games, infinite games. Playing infinite, we're playing infinite games, infinite games. Infinite games again, again. Throw the ball up and then it will come down. Throw the ball and then it will bounce back up. It's got to get crazier faster. No, not really. Okay, so let's try to keep. Let's just do it again. Playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again, again. Throw the ball up and then it will come down. Throw the ball and then it bounces back up. When it should wait to get to every time I'll be talking, you know, I'll be playing the game. There should be more of a transition here. So it should go like, playing infinite games, infinite games. We're playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again, again. Throw the ball and then the ball, throw the ball up and throw the ball up and throw the ball up and then it comes down. Throw the ball up and bounces back up. And the people in the crowd, in the sound, the people, yeah, the people, we the people, get around. Yeah. I should write that down a bit. First off, throw the ball up. No, first I'm gonna say, and the people, we the people in the crowd, and the players, something like that, you know, the crowd and the players, and the, you know, make it like, you know, it's a game, it's infinite games. We're playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again, again. Throw the ball up and then watch it. Throw the ball up and then the ball come down. Throw the ball down, up and bounce. Throw the ball down and then it bounces up. Throw the ball up and then the ball will come down. And then the ball will come down. Throw the ball down and then throw the ball down and then it bounces up. I could just say it bounces up. It's good enough for now. And then it goes, okay, so throw the ball up, throw the ball up, and then the ball comes down. I could just say comes down. Okay. Throw the ball up and then the ball comes down. Throw the ball down and then bounces back up. And the people and the crowd goes wild. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, we the people. Let the play go, let the games go on. Okay. And the crowd goes wild. And and then we the people. Yeah, we the people. Yeah, we the people. Yeah, we the people. Let the games go on. Something like that. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's try it again. Ooh, we're playing infinite games again. Throw the ball up and the ball will come down. Throw the ball down and bounces back up. And the people, we the people, in the crowd, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah, we the people. Let the games go on. The ball goes high, and the do-do-dee, and the dee-dee wins, so you lose, do-do-do-do, and the teams that play win or they lose, but you never can to win or you lose, 'cause it's infinite games again. The goal that is to play it again. Yeah, the people get to play the game. So there's a lot of good concepts I can tie into here. A lot of concepts that are close to my heart too. So stuff that I think is just really important, and also just great in so many ways. So many ways. I'll talk about it more in detail later. Okay, so I gotta stick with simple stuff, simple game-like stuff. There is no win or lose. Something like that. I mean, there is, and the teams compete. The teams cooperate. They do. The teams play together. Okay, the teams compete, the teams play together. That's better than cooperate, if it sounds good. And then something like how they, what do they do? The goal of the game. Here's something that what's that guy's name? Stephen B. Peterson? No, something B. Peterson. Jordan B. Peterson. He says something that I really like. The goal of the game is to keep playing the game and to keep getting invited back to games. You want to win the game and you want to play well. You don't want to let's stick with what you do want to do. You do want to keep on getting invited back to play more games. That's like, I mean, you could sit with that for a while and think about that. That's like the goal of every game, and to keep getting invited back to better and better games. Like say as a tennis player or something like that. It's not it's not the most fun, like if you're way better than the other person, just to beat them and beat them really bad. No, that's not the most fun at all. I mean, unless you're playing a really great game and they're playing a great game too, and you're both just like, you know, if you're hitting really well but then you're beating them at every point, that's cool. But if, you know, if they're not at the same skill level, then it's good to adjust your playing to their playing so you can have good rallies either way. And like in a team sport, it's good to share the ball with your teammates, good to work together as a team. It's not just about one game, winning that one game. It's about winning, it's about playing many games. I could go into more detail about that. I will at another time, but I won't go into too much detail about it right now. That's another thing too I was thinking about today, how brevity is really important. Brevity and shortness, and not over-explaining, not doing things too long. You know, stuff that seems obvious in general as I say it, but of course the stuff I say can only like approximate the stuff that is more specific that I thought, like the kind of insights that I had, or just new things that I never thought about or realized in that way. So it's about that kind of thing. I was thinking about like posting to social media, like Instagram, stuff like that, how a lot of times short messages are better than, or like just a picture with like a one sentence caption or whatever. It's better than a video in a lot of cases. Not all cases, of course. Many cases videos are better because you can fit so much more into it and you can make it great. Video is great in a lot of ways, but at the same time they take so much more they take so much more resources to watch them. That's what it is, really. They take so much more time and attention. They demand that, they require to watch and to experience it. Whereas a picture gets so much less, which is one of the things that makes it great. You could say the same thing about like a short piece of text versus a big piece of text. It's great to condense those things. Like people always say, there's just quotes like, perfection is not when there's nothing left to add, but when there's nothing left to take away. The process of like a sculptor chipping away at the painting, or not the painting, the sculpture, to reduce it to only the most essential pieces, the best pieces. And that's true in the streams too, I think, that sometimes it's good for me to just ramble and just talk about all this stuff and go on and on and on. And the medium of the stream, you know, being live, so crazy, doing a live video all the time, you know, it's a bit different. And of course, any kind of creator, including myself, you know, it's good to create many different mediums, like to write some stuff, to write some short stuff, to post pictures, to post short videos, to post long videos, to post these streams, all that stuff. At least for me, it's good. I suppose others could just focus on one thing and just stick with that. Some do, I guess, but it's good to do both. And so that also gives more time and space, you know, because this is its own thing, and so I can allow it to develop just with rambling, stuff like this and everything like that, because it's what it is. It's live and it's just long and it's just raw and all that stuff. But even when I'm doing these live and raw kind of live streams and just talking about stuff like that, it's good to take those principles about, you know, trying to fit in as much value, or as much, I guess value is the right word for it. It's very vague, very general, but it encompasses what I'm really getting at, because that's what you're doing when you try to create stuff. You're trying to create value in some way, and value, of course, doesn't start to get at it, because there's so many different kinds of value, so many different ways, but that's what they're all doing, really. It's all like a transfer of value in a way, but of course that's like really reductionist, like really reducing it down to just like, because I mean, value for like a creator that you're creating, that's like, you know, that goes to everything from like learning to laughing to something that makes you feel this way, makes you feel that way, or makes you think a new way or whatever, a new idea, whatever it is, all these different things, relationships. So, I mean, value, right? It's just value. But, I mean, of course, when you live and when you experience it, so much more, too. But you can break it down for that, though, for the purpose of this, just say value. And as a creator, one of my goals, I think one of the goals of creators in general, is to create value and to maximize the value. You want to optimize. You want to create the most value you can for yourself, for other people, for the most people, for, you know, whatever, however you want to balance that scale, or however you want to define it, whatever you want to optimize for. You want to create the most value, and one of the ways to do that is to like optimize in each moment. To, just like I was saying about like pictures versus videos, that how like pictures require a lot less investment, so you can, because they don't take near as much time or attention to absorb, to experience in general. And same thing can apply like just when talking like that, always trying to pack in the most value into that moment, even if it is like a longer medium like this, where it just keeps on going on and on, but still always trying to just in every moment make it something that's valuable in some way, something that's helpful. And of course you can only go so far with that, because like, you know, you can only focus on so much, and you can't be thinking about that all the time. And also with live, sometimes you just gotta just like live and chill, right? You gotta just do whatever you want, do whatever is fun. But of course those things are often what is fun or what we want. Those are like subconscious value things that we want, and what I want and what is fun for me will often be fun, or what others want for others too. So to a big degree, you just got to go with what feels right. But I think talking about this stuff also like helps you internalize it, and helps like guide those behaviors, or guide, you know, every moment to a way, to an extent, to you know, it helps all that stuff. Hey,
10:15.
yeah. Okay, so the goal to play it again. The goal to play it again. Playing infinite games, no? Playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again, again. Throw the ball up, and then what ball comes down, throw the ball down, and what up comes it out. And the people, yeah, the people, and the crowd goes wild as the people, as the crowd goes wild, yeah, people, yeah, we the people play the game, let the games go on. Yeah, so teams compete, teams compete, teams compete and play to get deep. The teams compete to play to get deep. So the teams compete, so teams compete, play to. So teams compete, playing to beat. Yeah, the teams compete playing to beat. That's nice. Playing to beat. That brings in some music. Playing to beat. Okay, so the teams compete, playing to beat, on a win or lose, play to wanna win or lose. The goal is to play another game. Yeah, the teams compete. Yeah, the teams compete, playing to beat. Yeah, the teams compete. You know, actually, if I move this over a bit like this, I can stand in front of there. That's what I should do, definitely. I gotta move this over a little bit like this. Moving over the, there's like a standing pad here. But then if I do that, then I can stand right in front of this monitor, which I never thought about, which makes it great for some things. And then this, I never want to go all the way over here. This is perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so playing infinite, playing infinite games, infinite games again. Throw the ball up and then ball coming down. Throw the ball up and then it bounces back up, and the people in the crowd, yeah, the crowd goes wild. Yeah, the people get around. Let the game, let the games go on. Hey, the teams compete, playing to beat. No win or lose, no win or lose. Together win or lose, together is so. Yeah, the teams compete, playing to beat. The teams on beat, the team playing to beat the other teams on beat. The other teams, all the other teams got C. All the other teams got C. Play and together to C. Do D D D D D. Explain it. Playing to beat. The teams compete. Playing to beat the other teams. Play together doesn't really work, and it just sounds, you know, soft. But I want to accomplish that function. Still get that across in some way. That something I've thought about a lot is how fierce competitors always working together. Like tennis game or a football game. Any kind of game, really. The teams or the players are competing, but they're also working together at the same time. Like they're enemies. They're trying to beat each other, but at the same time, they're working together. They're playing on the same field. They're making the game happen. They're putting on a show for the crowd. They're playing by the rules. They're cooperating. Games have both of that. They have cooperation and competition. That's one of the things that, you know, if they didn't have both those things, games wouldn't be as good. Playing infinite games, throw the ball. I can... And the people in the crowd. So let me first do this. Playing infinite games. Okay, I could actually write this in proper chord format, which is something that I appreciate. So this is the timing. We're playing infinite games. Infinite games. We're playing infinite games, infinite games. Infinite games. Infinite, infinite, infinite games, infinite games. We're playing infinite, we're playing infinite, we're playing infinite. We're playing infinite, we're playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games, again and again. Infinite games, infinite games, infinite games, again and again. Throw the ball up and throw the ball up, throw the ball up, and then the ball come down. Throw the ball up and throw the ball up, and then the ball come down. Throw the ball up, and then the ball come down. Okay, if I could show you what's going on, I would, but we've been over this. Okay, and then and the people play. The players playing babe, and people playing hay, and the crowd goes wild. Playing, what is this? Playing infinite games, infinite games, infinite games again, again. You throw the ball up and then the ball comes down. Throw the ball down and it bounces back up. And the people, oh, the players, and the crowd goes wild. And the people, all the players, and the crowd, and the crowd goes wild. Maybe it is too early if the crowd goes wild. Kind of a big thing, you know, for the crowd to go wild in the beginning. I don't know. That's true. And the people, all the play, and the crowd, you we the people. Here to play anyway. Let the games go on. We the people. I kind of like this. I don't know if we'll stick with it. We the people, yeah, we're the people that play the games and say, let the games go on. I just like that start, you know? Okay, and then the teams compete. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop working on this now and maybe just finish up with just like a different song, just because I gotta go in a couple minutes, but be nice just to get to something different. I'm gonna make a reminder though. Listen to both Evernote and just press record for Infinite Games at time and see/compare how they sound. Also try attaching the just press record file to Evernote to see if that process works well, so I can resolve that thing I was talking about before. That'll be good. Now here's how's this one go? I heard this in the gym the other day. Darling, darling, oh, turn the lights back on now. No heroes, villains, one to blame, while wilted roses filled the stage, and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece, but in the end, for you and me, oh, the show can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call, so hold for the applause. Oh, 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 oh. And wave out to the crowd and take our final bow. Now it's time to go, but at least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. How does this beginning part go? Darling, darling, I'll turn back the lights on now? I don't know how that part goes. At least we stole the show, yeah. Okay. That's called Stole the Show. That's what it's called. Just play a song. Darling. Watching as the credits roll on down, crying, nowhere playing. No heroes, villains, one to blame, and the thrill is gone. Darling, darling, oh, and turn back the lights on now. Watching as the credits all roll down, crying, crying, crying. You know we're playing to a full house. No heroes, villains, one to blame. While wilted roses fill the stage, and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece, but in the end, for you and me, all the show can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold for the applause, oh, 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 and wave out to the crowd, and take our final bow. Now it's time to go, but at least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. Dun, 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 dun. Used to have it all. Used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold on for applause, oh, 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 and wave out to the crowd, and take our final bow. Now it's time to go, but at least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. At least we stole the show. Darling, darling, you know we are sold out, and this is fading, but the band plays on now. We're crying, crying, so let the velvet roll down, down, down. No heroes, villains, one to blame. Where wilted roses filled the stage, and the thrill is gone. Our debut was a masterpiece. Our lines we read so perfectly, but the show can't go on. We used to have it all, but now's our curtain call. So hold for the applause, oh, 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 and wave out to the crowd, and take our final bow. Well, now it's time to go, but at least we stole the show. 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 Stole the show. Got which key that was in. I was like, why isn't this working? I'm like, oh, that's it. Alright. It was fun doing the show together. Infinite Games, I'm going to keep working on that. I'm really excited to keep on working on songs, like writing. I really like writing. I'm going to talk more about that later. Haven't been focusing on it because there's so many great songs out there and because it takes time, but especially when I can, Hair's doing like crazy things right here. Especially when I can, you know, integrate that and just play it on a stream, because I love doing that. And also because I got that playlist set up, I'm going to be doing more, so I'll, you know, be able to work on it and develop these songs more so I can bring them to more complete levels on the stream. That'd be good. And then also play those in addition, as well as playing the covers and all these great songs. Play more Stole the Show, definitely. That's a great, I love the melody on that one. And I could think about the lyrics too a lot. Anyway, I have to go, so I'll see you later. Have a good day.